Hey guys, how's it going? This is Papa Zcon. Welcome to a brand new COD Mobile video. Welcome to the second episode of This or That, where we compare guns on various different factors to determine which is better. And today, as you can see by the title, we have the 3 tabs and we're gonna be determining the best assault rifle in Season 3 of Call of Duty Mobile. So before I get into it guys, I want to ask you a small favor to just go ahead and hit a like on this video. It does help the video out a lot in terms of YouTube's algorithm. And if you are not yet subscribed, be sure to go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, ensure it's on all and not personalized, and let's get right into it, shall we? In terms of recoil, the DRH and the man-war are both very similar. In regards to the DRH, it does start off with, some average vertical recoil, and as you reach about 1/3 of your shots, then the recoil will start to turn right. However, it is very easy to control, so that should not be a problem, and the recoil pattern is pretty consistent. It doesn't have like any weird kicks like the FR556. The man-war, on the other hand, has a way more visible recoil than the DRH, and it is a bit harder to control. Now, the patch notes last season did see the man-war receiving a nerf in terms of the recoil, so they did increase the vertical recoil. Additionally, the man-war does have horizontal recoil as well, so the recoil pattern will go diagonally to the left, and it is a bit harder to control than the DRH's recoil, but if you are experienced, then it should be no problem at all. As it relates to the magazine, the DRH has a default of 20 rounds, which obviously no one will use because the OTM is what makes the DRH real powerful. The reload speed for the DRH is pretty average for assault rifles with a 2.2 second reload speed, and if you go ahead and use any OTM mag, it will be slightly slower at 2.3 seconds. The man-war, on the other hand, has 25 round per mag, which is honestly not too bad, especially since it has a high damage and you will only require 3 to 4 shots to get kills. And the reload speed compared to the DRH is a bit slower, with it being 2.5 seconds. Now, the damage and damage at range for both the man-war and the DRH is just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, they are both 3 taps, so of course we would be expecting that. So firstly, at 5 to 20 meters, the man-war is a 3-shot kill, of course, as we all know, doing 37 damage headshot, 34 damage to the body, and 34 damage to the limbs. And anything over 30 meters, it is a 4-shot, doing 30 damage headshot, 28 to the body, and 28 to the limbs. Now, the DRH is a 3-shot kill at close range, which I would regard as 5 to 10 meters. At 5 meters, it does 38 damage headshot, 32 body, and 32 to the limbs. At mid-range, which I would classify as 20 meters, you might need a extra shot to kill depending if you get headshots or not, with it doing 30 damage headshot, 25 body, and 25 to the limbs. And at long distances, which for the DRH I would regard as anything over 40 meters, it will need a few more shots, doing 22 damage headshot, 19 damage to the body, and 19 damage to the limbs. Additionally, as it relates to the rate of fire, the man-war and the DRH are quite different. Now, the rate of fire for the DRH is obviously going to be a lot faster than the rate of fire for the man-war, with the DRH having a RPM of 582. By the way, RPM means rounds per minute, and the man-war has a RPM of 520. Now, just in case people don't understand what that means, the DRH has the ability to fire 582 shots every minute, while the man-war has the ability to fire 520 shots per minute. They also differ a lot in terms of ADS time. The man-war, as everyone knows, has one of the slowest ADS times overall in the game. The man-war has a ADS time of 333.33 milliseconds, while the DRH is slightly better at 275 milliseconds. Now, my overall thoughts on both the DRH and the man-war. Obviously, these are both pretty good. If you did see my top 5 overall guns in Season 3, I did have these at 1 and 2, and they're both 3 tabs and both pretty good, and it would be pretty hard to distinguish which one is better because they both have their advantages and disadvantages. As it relates to the overall versatility, I would give that to the DRH because it will be the man-war at close range and sometimes at mid ranges. However, if you are a long range fighter, then the man-war is definitely the way to go. The Man of War is still pretty good at close and mid-range, however the DRH will beat it because the DRH has the advantage of a faster ADS time, rate of fire, and they are both similar in damages at closer distances. But if I were to select a best out of the two, then I would definitely say the Man of War. The DRH class, I've been using this DRH class like forever. This is one of those classes that I just don't really see a need to change, so I'm using the OWC Ranger. I'm also using no stock for ADS. Additionally, I'm using the granulated grip tape. I am using the 30 round OTM mag, and I'm using the OWC laser. As you can see, I have this beautiful diamond camo. So I'm using the RTC huge suppressor, and this is very integral on the Man of War. I don't really think it matters what other attachments you put on, but the RTC huge suppressor is basically what makes the Man of War the Man of War, if you know what I'm saying. I'm also using the MIP light barrel for increased ADS time, movement speed, ADS movement speed, and all that good stuff. Additionally, I'm using the OWC laser, which, as I always say, is pretty default on most of my classes. The strike foregrip, I still just don't know why I put the strike foregrip here, but with the increase in vertical recoil that the Man of War got, then it's proving to be pretty good for this class right now. And I'm also using the 30 round extended mag. Alright guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you did learn anything, then please do me a favor and just drop a like on this video. It did take a while to edit, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.